just like this. From the movie musical Mamma Mia, here's Christine Baranski as Martha Maeve Being, the Gatling gun. Her neighbor brother, played by Bill Irwin.
Hey, Johnny, please!
And his wife, Betty Lou, played by Molly Shannon. The narrator of the film was Sir Anthony Hopkins, who recently portrayed Alfred Hitchcock in the biopic Hitchcock. Speaking of which, around the corner here are a couple of Hitch's most iconic locations, the Bates Motel and Psycho House from 1960s classic thriller Psycho.
We all go on that sometimes.
We're going to stop the train here for a few moments if you want to get some photos and video. That was kind of creepy. Anyway, as I was saying, we're just going to hold the tram here for a few moments while you get some photos and video. Wait, I know who that is. Everyone, that's Norman Bates. This just got really creepy. She's dead, wrapped in plastic. This is not good. You know, Matt, I think we might have overstayed our welcome. It looks like it's time for us to check out of the Bates Motel. Head up to the house now the way that the SNL's Dan Aykroyd used to like to do when he was making the Blues Brothers.
I was single at the time I did Blues Brothers. One of my favorite things to do with the dates here was to pick them up in an old police car and drive them up to the Psycho house. Take them up the front stairs and say, I'm staying, breaking as creepy as possible.
Hey, Dan Aykroyd, you want to see something really scary? Next up is the spectacular crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. This is what's left of the neighborhood where Tom Cruise hid out at sea from the film and has an actual plane deployed specifically for this incredible scene.
Airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around
Look at that, the plane.
something you don't see.
Now, if you like, you may stand up and move around for some photos or video, but please remain on the tram.
You're doing good. You're doing great. Eyes on me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now close.
I think we all make out get down.
Robbie, get in.
What'd you do? My case.
Get in.
All right, now everyone, please return to your seats. We're going to start moving again. And like I was saying, the set for War of the Worlds is one of the largest ever constructed, or should I say, destructed. And speaking of Dan Aykroyd, coming up ahead here is a log cabin used in the comedy The Great Outdoors with Mr. Aykroyd and John Candy of SCTV. Also coming up ahead here is a man-made lake known as Falls Lake. You can make this lake appear to be an entire ocean to the camera, with that blue backdrop blocking out the entire San Fernando Valley. Falls Lake became the entire Caribbean in Jaws the Revenge. Here it is in Jurassic Park 3 and 2003's Hulk. And the ocean again for the splashdown scenes near the end of Apollo 13. In Van Helsing with Sheila Hemsley as the Frankenstein monster. In Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey, and the flooding scenes near the end of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou with a very wet George Clooney. In a few moments, we're going to make a left turn here along Kirk Douglas Drive.